they're not just saying that to try and keep their jobs. They're genuinely saying it because they love the culture that he creates in his employment, and that's a big deal for me because, again, that allows people to kind of live their best lives. You know, I mean, I personally think that. Well, I think it's the bare minimum in my standards, what he's doing, and that's going to sound bad. So let me elaborate.
That doesn't sound bad. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, I wish more owners did what he was doing, but at the same time, like elevating the, because I just think there's a lot more that can be done with businesses in this city.
No,
yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely, I agree.
Like what you're doing with Weazel News is a perfect example. Like look at your employees. You know, they're all over the place. You know, they're earning their paychecks. You know, with a lot, and there's risk involved. There's excitement. There's all these different things. I mean, that's why people go for jobs like that. You know, they don't want to be confined in an office. You know, they don't want to.
Or at the register, flipping a burger.
Right. Yeah, and if you have to,
never do that shit.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, if you have to, it's better than fishing.
Oh,
maybe.
I'd rather fish.
I don't like fishing. I fall asleep. That's honestly without talking to people. Maybe fishing with people could be different, but even thinking of it, I fall asleep.
Like honestly,
sometimes I fish with people.
In this exact scenario, if we had fishing rods, that's probably the only time I would fish.
Yeah, no. Sometimes, like if I go and I sit and I listen to an audio book and just relax.
I mean, I work. I'm a workaholic, and I always.
What are fish for biting in that area?
I didn't have any bait, unfortunately. I did have my rod and a cooler, but no bait.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was saddened by it. I tried calling somebody to bring me some, but they were busy. But no, that's why I was talking about buying a boat, you know. Sometimes I just like to get out there in the middle of nowhere.
I was having hiccups just now.
Oh yeah, just drink some water.
By the way, that little birdie was Marcel. I don't know why I said little birdie.
Probably because I was saying things like that yesterday.
Yeah, you're rubbing off on me.
Yeah, baby.
Unfortunately, a lot of the gangs are really, a lot of the gangs right now are really involved in their gang shit. Yeah, they're gang shit, and you know they can oppress me, and they zone in our area, which is that's gang life.
They said what? CV6? What'd you say?
There's just a lot of gang minor shit popping off.
I wasn't referring that to Marcel. I was referring that to other gangs that I would like to turn to, but at the same time, I know better. You know, just because I know they're really, really into solidifying their position, protecting their own, and status quo shit. You know what I mean? Nobody really likes to venture outside of the norm of regular operations. I like people who can not only adapt to doing just that, but enjoy doing just that. You know what I mean?
No, I get where
you know. It's like the difference if somebody's running from the cops, for example. Are you gonna fucking run for the cops, or are you gonna just pull some bullshit to get away? You know what I mean?
What do you mean bullshit? Like,
well, let's say all right,
like
I'm running
bad
from the cops,
bullshit or good bullshit.
Let's say I do some shit. High crime shit, right?
Okay.
You know, and all these cops are getting involved, and they're, it's like I was telling Cal, like honor, death before dishonor kind of deal, you know? Like I'm not gonna fucking shit on them in the sense of like, sure, I know I could get away pulling some bullshit.
Oh, okay, you mean bullshit that way. Okay.
I'm gonna see if they can, like, it's like challenging one samurai to another samurai. You know what I mean? Am I gonna throw fucking sand in his eyes? No, I'm gonna fucking sword fight that son of a bitch. You want to say you're better than me? Let's go. That's the kind of honor I'm talking about. That's the class and caliber that I'm talking about. I like that shit.
I like the sand in the eyes too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure you do, Skip.
I mean, it's a totally different tactic. A samurai to another samurai would not.
Okay, let me put it another way. If we're gonna sword fight, I'm not gonna pull out a gun and shoot your ass.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, you know, in my military experience and in my street experience, you know, prior to that, you know, all's fair in love and war. You know, you use your environment, everything to the greatest extent, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's part of what it is to go to battle with somebody. You know what I mean? I mean, we're not here in you know, sport fighting with, you know, ground sets of rules of, you know, hey, don't punch in the throat. No, if you know, if I know you have lethal capability, I'm gonna punch you in the throat before you can pull that lethal capability. You know, because it's only a matter of time until it elevates to lethal capabilities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know what they say, iron sharpens iron, and you know, you fight fire with fire.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean,
speaking of fire with fire, I don't know if you caught on. It's just kind of off topic, but when what's his face, Mr. Cheese, Mr. Cheddar Nachos was upset about the passive aggressiveness.
I still don't know what the hell he's talking about.
No, but I
wasn't really paying attention, mind you.
From who?
I actually don't know what the fuck he was talking about either, but
from me, or is it from someone else?
No, from me.
I was moving around the yacht.
He got up all up in my face and shit. But no, I thought you were gonna say something, because when he was saying like I was being passive aggressive, I didn't apologize to him. I actually was being passive aggressive there and gaslit him and said I'm sorry for that he felt offended, and I didn't actually apologize. Right? I didn't say I'm sorry for doing something. I'm sorry you feel bad.
He mentioned to me afterwards, he's like, dude, that pissed me off so much, I can't stand passive aggressive shit. I'm like, you know, I do love his dry humor. It's so great.
No, I know.
That's all I said.
No, we
He's
had
like,
a good time.
no,
we
we're
had a
good.
time.
Like, we're best friends afterwards, after the fact.
We had a good time. We talked and shit, like, it's good. But I thought it was funny because, like, he's all passive, and then I'm back at him with passive aggressive. Do you really know what passive aggressive means? Sorry, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, Cheddar's great if you can get past his ADHD.
Oh yeah, him and I, we got the same problem with that. What the fuck is he trying to say?
Well, no, it's like you'll start to say like 3 words, then he immediately shoots in an interruption. It's like he doesn't listen. It's a tough thing sometimes talking to him.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I think he is listening. He, like a lot of smart people, he's smart in his own right. Process information differently, and he's able to quickly deduce what people are going to say. But at the same token, even though he figures it out, it's still like it's processing at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like he reads it, but he doesn't, and then he catches up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way of saying it. Yeah. And that's 100% true. I absolutely concur with that.
Yeah, he's a good guy, though.
Oh, 100%.
Who you talking about, Cheddar?
Yeah, Cheddar.
Cheddar is he's not even a lab, or what'd you call him, golden retriever?
Oh, gotta eat.
Golden retriever.
He is a squirrel, man.
A little bit.
He is squirrel mentality, man. I said, like, every time we were going to go do something, he was doing something else in a side quest with that. It's crazy.
I'm gonna be real with you. I would love to see you I know this is high risk for you, for your assessment of the man. I would love to see him be given interviews out on the street, because that would
be good. Hilarious.
If you think about it, you get that right crew together who's not afraid to go in, you know, and interview people in dangerous areas. Cheddar's your guy. You know, he's got no fear in him.
Yeah, but he needs a cameraman too.
Yeah, that's true.
It's one thing to do it, you know, by yourself.
He could also hold the camera himself. He could hold the camera himself, you know.
Okay, that's interesting too.
Yeah, yeah. I believe he could also perform breaking news in the same manner that you do.
Okay.
I believe he has that capability.
Probably has a bigger network in the underworld where people want to call. 'Cause that's I think that's a big thing for me is criminals or organizations don't trust me in the sense that not even me, but Weazel News, just the name.
Well, you got to be careful. I think the way you're going about it's still the right way to go about it. In fact, I was going to say this earlier in PDM when we were on the topic, but you know, eventually you are going to have to break your neutrality a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, the simple fact is you don't want to be a biased news. You want to be somebody that covers the news.
Yeah.
And the news in itself is neutral. And so if, you know, the nature therein is you're the news, you're doing what's in your nature to do. You're covering, you know, the news in the city. And if you happen to stumble across certain things, you know, you have to make a judgment call. You know, how pressing is this for the people to know? You know what I mean? Like if you, let's say you stumble across some drug deals, for example, right? That's not the actual news.
No.
You know, the actual news is, you know, how often are these drug deals happening? You know, is there a drug epidemic in the city? You know what I mean? That's the news.
Well, I've heard.
You know what I mean?
I've heard from a few clients in the cells and retained. Well, actually, I can't even divulge their information. But I mean, this is public knowledge in the streets too, though. Like other gangs hanging out, waiting for something. So that's word on the street.
What'd you say? Say that again. Sorry, I was typing something.
Like other gangs hanging out, waiting for something to happen, or maybe even being fed some sort of information or something too.
Yeah.
Like about whom? Like cops are giving them inside information, or
people are worried about narcs.
Oh yeah, well there's narcs
really
everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Always. There's undercover motherfuckers. I'm sure. I mean, it's just cop life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially like what's been popping off on forum in the past week, man.
What's on forum?
A lot of raids have been happening. I'm sure the docket
shit.
will fill up with shit.
Really? Someone hit me up.
That's
I think I passed them to you.
It was nice breaking that rust off piloting the helicopters yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you break the rust off?
Absolutely. I challenge you to a fly off, sir.
If we didn't get down, we could if we don't get shot down in the city, yeah, we could go through some buildings and just see who's a better pilot.
You got to understand, with that same muscle group I was piloting, you're talking to a guy who used to fly planes around backwards by cutting the engines and gliding around backwards. Doing quarters in and out of buildings.
No way.
Let's go.
I swear to you.
That's pretty impressive.
I hope it gets to the point where we can buy some helicopters. We're gonna do some challenges here, buddy.
I'm not a big fan of helicopters. My forte is planes.
I can fly a plane.
I can do both as well. I don't want you guys to
I
don't want you guys to count me out. Okay.
Oh.
I've been letting you guys talk. I've been letting you guys go head to head and do your little banter. But I'm just letting you guys know, don't count me out of that conversation. Okay.
Get the official Weazel News jet involved.
In my experience, well.
No, I don't. I mean, I've seen you drive though.
Well, I'm saying I've
seen you both drive actually.
In my apartment.
I feel pretty confident.
All right, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
All right, just like with my the push button muscles are a new thing for me. involving these cities. All right.
No,
I
feel
normally don't use anything involving push button muscles.
No, I am
when it
in
comes
the
to
same boat.
operating things. When it comes to like, hand-to-hand stuff, I love the push button muscles. But when it comes to like that precision, smooth movement,
Yeah.
I am not a fan of the push button muscles.
No, I'm in the same boat. I agree.
Well, I can tell you this, just based on this conversation, that you guys ain't even on my level. I'm on a whole nother tier, okay? I have a joystick muscle.
You're going to have to get down.
I have a joystick muscle.
I challenge that tier because I have 2 of those in what you're referring to.
Oh, well, I also have...
these specific muscles...
This EPing going on, bro.
You could say that these are like, if let me say...
Thumb operated?
Specific... No.
Oh. Interesting.
In another life, you're talking to, well, no, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just, listen, I have a very, very complex and extensive muscle group involving,
okay, I gotcha.
Very elaborate, complex muscle group involving those same types of muscles. Very elaborate. Competition level. Like
cockpit level or just...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Minimum.
Okay, so then I respectfully recuse my last statement.
Shit, I don't. I still whoop your ass.
It
ain't over till I lose, and then I want to rematch.
I would never use that muscle group in a city like this.
Use whatever you want.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's too much.
It's too much to think about.
And not only, it's way too much. I don't even think I just no.
Yeah. You can.
Let me put it to you another way. I'm just gonna say 3 letters to you, Skip. DCS.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna say 2 words to you in addition. Star Citizen.
Okay.
You feel me yet?
Yeah.
You feel me?
No, I get that. I can tell you I'm gonna think about these 2 things. I'm gonna think about Ace Combat Veteran, and then I'm gonna think. I'm also thinking. What?
Hold on a minute. Okay, hold on. Would this be X Ace Combat or PS Ace Combat?
I would say almost
because
every single one.
If it's X, you may have come across my cousin, who at one time, actually every time from Ace Combat 5 all the way to 7, was top tier in the world, even fought the JazzDaft team, was personally invited by the JazzDaft team, who helped, bring that game to light.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some more.
All right.
Hawks, Tom Clancy Hawks. Probably never heard of it. Okay, it's a little more arcadey. Okay, I'm gonna give you another one. Battlefield 2.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's more like
Mini
thumb
Bird
knobs level.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, if we're talking like full on setup, like,
Okay, I'll give you the last one.
Okay.
This is one I enjoy when I think about it. Metal Storm.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Don't you dare say War Thunder.
Oh, I forgot that I was thinking about that.
Don't you dare say War Thunder.
Yes.
Don't you dare say War Thunder.
But not in that tier, though.
Gotcha.
Probably like level 3 or 4 tier, not the actual fun tier. Which sucks. But it's a grind, and I don't feel like grinding.
Yeah. That's what I appreciate about those other games you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's quick.
But yeah, my forte has always been I've always loved like operating and whatnot.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm sure you can appreciate that based on the names you mentioned.
Yeah. It's good times.
Oh yeah.
It's not
so
too
here
much.
You are looking for a pilot, and we've had one sitting here the whole time. In you.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you got to hold the camera as you're. Yeah.
Gotta hold the camera. Gotta push record, and gotta broadcast the feed.
Yep.
And right now, I mean, I don't know if you've seen ATC. We've seen ATC as Weazel News. We got flagged.
Oh, nice.
So no, it wasn't nice. Well, I don't think. In fact, it's probably almost got banned from getting a chopper.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to be careful about that.
Oh yeah. I keep on asking to get some special training because it'd be super helpful. Out of all the organizations out there, I would say the news would be the best potential organization to get one fast tracked or even provide one with authorized clearance.
They're the only other logical business that should have one. I mean, I can see maybe if Mr. Mason was highly successful and then did helicopter pickups for exclusive, very wealthy clients, he would also qualify for one. But yeah, police, EMS, and news should definitely have them.
Right.
In my opinion. Which doesn't matter.
Yeah. Agreed. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the abuse that can take place with having a chopper like that.
Well, I also understand how quick it can be taken away, too. If you think about it.
I mean, because you see EMS and police abusing the choppers, too.
Yeah. It's like they say, driving is a privilege, not a right.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Even for PD or EMS, it's a privilege, so it should be considered as one, and it can be taken away. And now the PD lost Air 1 support because officers were fucking around or not taking it seriously. Not saying that they are, or they aren't, but it's the same thing. Same thing with the news. We should be held at a higher standard, or at least the same standard. In the fact that we want to do the right thing and aim to do the right thing, and only want to use it for what it's for and not abuse those privileges.
Yeah. No, I understand completely.
Ooh, someone's popping.
Got to hire the commission. Oh, because people mine on the other side of Stamp City.
Uh-huh.
And when you use your drill, then all the residents from the trailer park
get mad.
And they come shooting at you.
Damn. See, I don't even live and I'm not saying you're a criminal, but I don't even know that. There's no
that's how not criminal stuff. That's mining.
Well, I don't even know that.
Because the mine, the drill,
always sounds like gunshots to me.
Yeah, the drill sounds, just to be frank, I'm sorry, like a minigun. Like it has a rotating barrel sound.
Yeah.
I think the citizens get very confused with that, and they think they're assaulted and under attack, so they fight back. It can be very dangerous here. I've seen a lot of
bro. I'm seeing a lot of cars
shot down unconscious from. Oh yeah, this is very busy.
You sure you want to be out here?
I mean, people really don't stop at people that can't.
Was someone driving over there crazy?
Oh yeah, over the hill, the People that have the rented trucks for mining just kind of fly over the hills.
That does sound like a machine gun, minigun. I
Yeah.
never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
So there's no gun that shoots like that, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay, that would be crazy if there was.
Yeah, that would be like overpowered, really.
That
Like,
would be
Yeah.
imagine that would be a class 3 weapon.
yeah.
Speaking of,
Yeah, that's just
we
one
got
of
going on
local
here?
Lost. That's a local lost.
yeah,
He's running from the drill.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You can stab him if you want. I know.
Oh, I'm gonna stab him as he's coming up.
Let out some of that rage. Damn, he took 2 of those motherfuckers? Dang.
Some blood on it.
Dang, you're gonna have to rinse that off in the lake there.
Seriously.
We're all right.
Hey, wait, actually, can you take
It's
it
just some
off?
wine.
Can you take it off and then put it back on? I mean, I want
Ooh,
to
take it off, baby. Let's go.
What do you want me to take off?
take off your shirt.
He said take it all off.
My shirt?
Yeah. Or your, yeah.
What's he gonna do with his shirt off, Skip?
I'm wondering if the blood's on their shirt or your body. Does it soak
wine.
through? Oh, it
Oh,
does.
yep.
Oh shit, stained. Okay.
Maybe you should be like Deadpool and wear red instead.
Yeah. I like
Reminds
that.
me of a joke.
What joke?
Oh man. Oh, chat. What's
I'm probably
going on,
gonna butcher
guys?
this joke,
Appreciate y'all
but-
pulling up, man.
So,
It's your boy
Cabin Boy
Vince, one
gets
with
assigned
as
to a
Skip
new pirate ship.
Tracer.
Famous,
CEO of
infamous,
Weazel News TV.
legendary captain of this show, Captain Roy. As the cabin boy is working on the ship as they're out on sail, he sees the British military fleet. That's what he says. Cabin boy, go get my red shirt. We're gonna prepare for battle. He's like, but why should I get you your red shirt? Because in case they shoot me, you won't be able to see the blood. He says, yes, sir, right away, sir. Aye, aye. Goes and gets his red shirt. They go off to fight the battle, and they're victorious. They've beaten the fleet. A few days later, they're sailing out. Cabin boy says, wow, that was an amazing battle. We encounter things like that all the time. He's like, yes, sir, all the time. But we have to be careful. It's like, okay. Then his first mate yells over, Captain, Blackbeard's ship is coming straight for us. So he says to Cabin boy, go get my brown pants. And that's the joke.
Damn,
I
that flew
did
over
laugh,
my
but I
fucking
don't know if
head,
it
dude.
came
I'm
out
so
of me.
sorry.
Yeah.
So
if he was gonna
if
shit
he-
himself.
If he uses the red shirt to cover up the blood, he's asking for brown pants. Because Blackbeard's ship was coming, scared the shit out of him. Doesn't want people to see that. He's got the shit scared out of him.
Yeah, got it. Oh man.
I mean, you didn't butcher the joke. Good job. I found it amusing.
Well, it's not at all the way it was told to me, but that's the way I remember it.
I mean,
That's what I
That's okay.
figured. I figured it was a little paraphrase, a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I won my
don't
first
know any
expungement
jokes.
case yesterday, actually.
yeah, congratulations.
Really?
Yeah. That was a little intense. Thought I was going to lose.
Yeah.
What were they getting expunged?
Just their record. Record wasn't that bad.
Okay.
First little court shindig.
By the way,
Who presided over that?
never asked
Meadows.
you, Cal.
Who? Oh, Meadows.
Meadows, yeah.
What's up?
I never asked you. You never commented about my record.
I can't access your record
Oh, okay.
since I'm not hired at the DOJ yet. I'm still EMS.
Gotcha. I'll
And
leave it
they're-
as a surprise for you.
I
it
cannot
clean?
get a hold of these chief deputies. They have not been awake in 4 days.
Oh, good.
Is it
Actually,
lengthy? Or is it...
yeah, it's all a surprise. It's all a surprise.
surprise.
How many pages?
Skip could probably look at it.
I could definitely go look at it. I never thought about it. It could never cross my mind to.
So, do you know the who was it? Trying to remember. I'm trying to think. Okami? Is that her name?
Yeah, I know Okami.
Who's the EMS boss? Who can
Chief Deputy Neil Down?
Who do I go to in order to add medical records to my MDT profile?
I would say like Mike. You know Mike Mitchell, right? He was there at the strip club last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he might be able to do it. One of the senior paramedics.
Okay.
Maybe even a regular paramedic like Alwyn Dyer or.
Yeah, I just want to get my brain damage added to the records.
Yeah.
And the,
holler at old Greg, see if he could do it. Greg might be able to do it because he. Yeah, but he just got promoted to a paramedic, so he might be able to do it now.
Appreciate the follow. I short sense.
Let's go with the first guy.
Short
Mike Mitchell.
Yeah, Mike Mitchell. Yeah.
But I mean, I'll reach out to old Greg.
Yeah. You want me? Let me call Mike. See if he can modify your medical records.
This shit makes me tired, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Look, he might not answer me because he's a dick to me.
Trying to stay awake.
But I can call someone else at EMS to ask if he doesn't answer me. Yeah, he's not answering. He might be on a call, maybe not even awake. Yeah, I'll text someone in the EMS.
So what's the plan for the day?
Good question.
What should we get into?
Same thing we do every day, Pinky.
Trying to take over the world?
Take over the world. Yeah, I don't think he's awake. So,
this is not ringing. Why aren't you ringing?
I don't know if Cal told you, but so I have one team put together for you.
No, I didn't tell him anything.
Through Marcel Macer.
Yeah.
Okay. So I asked Marcel to put together a very special team. I trust his judgment and his discretion, and I hope that you do as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd also like to bring in another party, a gentleman named Mr. B. I'm sure you're familiar with Mr. B.
Mr. B?
Yeah. Maybe?
No.
Maybe you don't recall Mr. B? Okay.
No.
Problem is Mr. B doesn't... well, I think he's having issues with his plane ticket right now, but I know he could put together a pretty good team as well. The main reason I want to bring in Mr. B is because he's also got extensive knowledge on various tech and skill sets. The application is said tech.
Said tech?
So, yeah, implementing certain devices, certain equipment, having broad knowledge of things in the city.
Okay.
But I'd like to bring him in as a reserve, and then the final reserve I would like to bring in is, well, we just won't talk about them. That's if shit hits the fan. I can help you in that regard.
Okay. I appreciate it.
That's if you need security, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I've been looking. I have security at night, like one driver.
Well, this is not necessarily security that you would use on the regular daily basis. This would be security where you have, yeah, like you have more than reasonable suspicion that something is more immediate rather than later. And if that's the case, then we could turn to these guys. Marcel as well, for sure. Marcel as well, and Mr. B. But it's important that we maintain you know, excess of people involving scheduling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my shift is pretty much this shift. But even the late shift, sometimes I'll see you and I'm just like last night I was just parking a car. Yeah, I know that late shift can turn into a late shift.
Yep.
So I definitely try to just keep it to a minimum on the late shift because it has been I have been double shifting and that was crazy. And there's not really any news. Not too many people talk at night. And as far as I know, MRPD and the hospital are the most interaction. And, you know, for late shift.
Okay. We have some thoughts here for a minute.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to be in deep thought as well. All right, chat. I'll be right back. We're going to be in deep thought. Just enjoy the view. Enjoy the sounds. Be right back. Don't go nowhere. Hey, did we get Cal back? All right, well, let's see. Let's see what we got. There's a lot of shit on there. What are we doing? Let's see what we got. All right, we still locked out of Life Invader building. I wonder if we can get back in. Let me check.
All right. Well, Skip, maybe take this time during these low points to go find some news.
Yeah.
Assemble the news team.
Assemble the news team?
Yeah. Don't let these guys completely occupy all your time. You still got a job to do, right?
Well, that's what I just text the officer if I can get back to Life Invader so I can get back to the news. So right now I've just been doing lawyer shit, to be honest.
Oh, you telling me during this you can't you can't even work on the news? Can't work remotely?
Well, I can. I mean, I have my tablet, but I like broadcasting live feeds, or I was thinking about doing studio broadcasts too, and kind of just going live from time to time, just providing the city updates. I always think that'd be cool. I just don't think that the news provides enough news for people to pay attention to the news, if that makes sense.
I think that's I disagree. I think that's just it. In time, you will be able to do that because with all the ongoings that's happening in the city, it takes manpower to capture it all.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah.
Hence why you need more people. Hence why I'm trying to subsidize you to be able to hire more people. You know what I mean? I mean, at any given time, you should have at least 2 or 3 news teams prowling the different areas of the city.
Agreed.
Like, breaking the city up into regions, and that's your territory as a news team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but
you got to figure,
if
you were to break up the city, go ahead.
Here's the thing with that, though. That manpower, that coverage is costly, or could be costly.
Could be.
We have about 100 and something in the bank that could get drained in weeks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And without like either placements coming in, which we haven't, and we haven't been able to make any revenue because we have ongoing issues right now.
Right.
We need to find another stream of revenue in this whole manner.
potentially there could be something in it for you to maybe take on co-owners who are there to provide a paycheck, patrons, if you will, silent investors even. I don't know what you'd want to call it, you know. I mean, obviously maybe not co-owner, but maybe something along the lines of silent investor. I mean, they would have to be doing it specifically for the good of, you know, having it done.
I mean, yeah, mainly be for the payroll of the people to make sure that we are capable of covering news and can break the news to them. It's one thing to have teams. It's another thing to break the news, you know, with those teams. So it's got to be, I guess, trained teams.
You know, I think I have an idea, and it's a long shot, but I think it's worth doing. So you know how, like, I'm giving you money, right? Because I believe in you.
Yeah, absolutely.
What if we could get other people to believe in you to give you money?
Well, that's why I just posted on the L. Donate to the. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but like,
well, I mean, it's like take the position of like being either like a board. You could call it that. You know, you could take on a new infrastructure for Weazel News instead of like you could have like you would be the CEO. No, because well, no, you could still do this. You could absolutely, yeah, you could do this. All right, so you're a private company, right?
Yeah.
Private. So you could be the owner and CEO. And you could take on a board of executives, and that board of executives would have to be invested into the company.
I like that.
The difference here is that you don't have a fiduciary responsibility to turn over, you know, a profit for their investments. Because let's be honest, the model in the city just isn't there for it right now.
Yeah.
Like, this would be purely charitable, but you have to do something to kind of grease the wheels, grease the tracks of, you know, bringing people into the fold who can help provide this additional service.
Well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What do you think? Hold on. I just got a text back from the officer. He said, cannot access Weazel News until the investigation is over.
Tell him to drop the investigation. I thought you told him to do that.
No, I didn't.
You need to tell him to do that, Skip. You got the message. Provoking these guys.
So what would I say? Can I withdraw my report?
You just tell him, I hear, as the owner of Weazel News, I hereby, I mean, just give him, hang on, maybe bring in Cal.
Oh yeah, let me have Cal, yeah.
Cal.
So sorry about that. I'm
You're
so
good.
sorry about that. So you can get your stuff changed from a paramedic or above. So either old Greg or I can get you my boy Elwin to do it for you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So we do the full exam, the MRIs, and all that stuff. Because like I said, I'm just trying to get my brain damage on medical record.
Yeah. We can definitely get that taken care for you whenever
it'll just
you want.
make it a little bit easier, you know, when it's well known. Because like I said, sometimes my speech gets fucked up. Sometimes I lock up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, whenever you're ready, we could go now. We can go later on tonight. Like whenever you need them, just let me know.
Well, yeah, we can go in a little bit here. Skip hasn't told the police to stop investigating on his property.
Yeah.
So I had said, well, we should, you know, talk to you, and you know, so I think, do you want to do that, Skip? I'm not just trying. I'm not trying to like.
No, so I text the officer.
Ow.
I said, any word from the BBC? They haven't gotten back to me, and I need to get back into the newsroom. And then he said, I have been informed that you are not to access Weazel News until the investigation is over.
So now
they won't let him drop it.
Why?
Because it's public now with the hacking. And I know it was before.
Hold on.
I really need to think about how they could fucking spin this.
Okay. Well, let me just say what it actually is in my eyes here.
Yeah.
Skip, are you being subsidized in any way, shape, or form from the government?
No.
Skip, are you being in any way, shape, or form obligated to do anything for the government concerning your private business?
No.
So for all intents and purposes, you are a private company, private citizen. This is your property. And you no longer wish to press charges.
Correct.
And I completely understand what you're saying, but I can see the city saying something along the lines that the businesses aren't actually owned by these individual quote-unquote business owners, and they're more on lease from the Better Business Commission. And so since the Better Commission or whatever is under this investigation, then they're the ones who determine when and how the business operates.
Okay.
Because that's the type of shit they try to pull when I brought up them lying to Skip and the shit that causes, and they're like, essentially, well, we can just do whatever the fuck we want.
So can we just go to the commissioner's office? If I want to drop this report, I'm the one filing it.
I mean, there's no harm in trying to go down there and stating that you want to drop it. They're going to ask you why.
Well, you're my lawyer. I want you to do that, and I don't want.
I don't think it needs to go. I don't think this needs to. Sorry, my apologies. Go ahead.
I was just. Oh well, I don't want to go. I don't even want to deal with this shit
wants
anymore.
Me to go. It's an anxiety thing. You know, it's stressful.
Already fucking irritated in terms of.
I was just gonna add. I don't think this even needs to go to the commissioner's office. I don't think it even needs to go past the chief.
Yeah, no. It should just be able to contact Denton and them and say, I just want to drop this. It's too stressful. I'm whatever, right, with all this shit, and I'd just rather forget about it.
Well,
I mean, and they should be able, but there's so many layers I think we don't know with them because they haven't been completely honest with us,
right.
And they've treated you like a suspect through this entire thing.
Right. So,
like, I don't know if you want to share with Mr. O'Neill the document I sent you. I drafted something. Do you want me to tell him, Skip?
Oh, wasn't even paying attention to that because it was a bunch of.
So a couple days ago, I kind of had the same suggestion to drop the case and file a lawsuit against the PD.
Right, we talked about it.
Yeah, and so that can be brought up with this. Like, if drop it, then present that to him and be like, look, if you don't want to respect my rights as a business owner and as a private citizen to have this done, then I'm just going to have to escalate things further and file a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? What if, and hear me out, we wait to get a response from the Ominous Group. And once we're satisfied that there is some decorum that has been established by them that you feel is at least reliable, maybe not necessarily trustworthy. I mean, obviously, we don't know if you could ever trust these guys. I mean, with how they've been acting. I mean, there's, you know what I mean? I don't even know if trust is even in the picture. But we can at least maybe learn a little bit more about their principles. And, you know, actions speak louder than words. And if they have a track history of, you know, following through, we could make the simple deduction through intelligence of making a gamble that perhaps maybe they're not a threat to you. Maybe they are, in fact, a guardian angel once we are more satisfied with some of their responses. If they're truly trying to go after the police and then corruption, you know, maybe we should let them cook.
I work for DOJ too, so
That's a separate issue. While you are the owner, you working as DOJ has nothing to do with Weazel News. DOJ just happens to be owned by somebody who is also a lawyer.
You know, the cops really won't drop it, you know, because the same way we feel about how the message is geared towards them, they'll make the same claim. So now they're involved in this as well. And it's always at the discretion of the police whether they want to continue investigating or not.
I should have said this in the beginning. Let me interject this real quick. Not interrupting, just interject.
Yeah, you're good.
The intention is what's important. If the ominous group recognizes that Skip and everybody associated with Skip is not trying to hinder these guys doing what they're doing, it might alleviate some of the burden and perhaps, ominous threat to...
No, I agree with you completely, but I'm just, in all honesty, friend, representative, everything, the cops will not drop it. They won't.
Right.
They'll say flat out no, and they don't have to listen to the person filing it.
Irrelevant, though. The point is to let it be known to this ominous group that Skip is genuinely trying to get them to stop the investigation.
I see where you're saying. Yeah.
So this way it alleviates Skip.
How would they know that he's attempting to do this? Because, like, if he or I go down to the police together and said we want to drop it, they said no, even if they said yes, right? Like, how would the ominous group know that we attempted to have the case dropped?
Ask them.
Ask the ominous group?
Ask them. Just flat out ask them. Some way, shape, or form. Just, hey, we're going to attempt to get them to stop investigating.
Well, that's kind of what I was saying, that we should send them a message.
Yeah,
in their code, because
the
message says the code is the answer. Well, did you read the one I wrote? Because you were the one who had the questions, and so I wanted to phrase it loosely around those ideas that you had, but I don't know if I conveyed that message in the clarity that you want.
The signals are unveiled. The code is the answer. That's their message to you, or to all of us. Yeah.
And then the one I sent you guys was Dear Ominous Group.
Oh, that's right. That's the one I couldn't open.
Can you now or no? I can resend it.
Yeah, if you guys want to explain I don't even know how to resend it. Like, how do we send this?
Well, don't send it yet. I mean...
No, I mean, there's no way. How do we even...
You're talking about how Cal cracked the code?
No, how do we even communicate? I was there when he cracked the code, but, like... Is this a new one?
Okay, here's the message. Okay, yeah, so I haven't been able to read this. To the ominous group. We hear your call for justice and share your frustration with corruption. We too believe that those in power must be held accountable, and transparency is essential. However, we must ask, who exactly are the people you refer to? Is it the disenfranchised or those who share your vision? Corruption exists in many forms, and we agree it must not be tolerated. But how do you define it? Is it the concentration of power or the distortion of truth? We too seek to expose corruption, but we believe in achieving justice through transparency, dialogue, and cooperation, not fear or force. You claim to control the message, but we must ask, what is the truth you seek? Justice isn't just about tearing down what is corrupt. It's about rebuilding something better in its place. So we ask, what is your end game? True justice can only be built together with a shared vision. We won't tolerate corruption, and we won't remain silent, but we believe that working together is the way forward. We await your response. That's a perfect message.
That's a great message, but...
And then the encoded part is at the bottom to send out to them.
That was so poetically written.
How?
Thank you.
How do we send this?
We post it on the news app.
Just flat out post it on the news app.
Yep.
We
should I explain my scenario or no?
Nope, just post that in code Like, don't just the whole coded thing. Don't decipher the code for anyone.
Hold on.
They know it's to them.
Wait.
Yeah,
Slow down.
You talk.
We need to consider how we're going to put this message in there, because we do not want to give the police any ammo against Skip in terms of aiding, abetting, and/or colluding.
Oh, yo, who's the dude that runs Hood News? Can we give it to them anonymously to send out to a larger broadcast? Can they do that?
No one has capabilities of the news app except for Weazel News Station.
What if we were to put this... I have an idea. It takes some time, but do you think we'd be able to write out this entire message in signs and leave them somewhere, and then we just make a short little message, coded message, right? And we make a news article about nice sights around the city, and then we just put in a coded message where this actual message is located for them to go see and read.
I mean, but we don't know where they're at, where they're going through. Like, I mean,
could you make a physical document for this?
Like, do I have it in Google Docs on? Yeah.
We could turn this into a physical document and leave the physical document somewhere in the city for them to receive, like in a mailbox or something. And we could just do a coded message.
Can you respond to the emails they sent you?
No. Can you
send a new email to the mail they sent you an
Can
email
you
from?
respond? Can you write an email?
I don't even know how. Like, I
Me
wouldn't
neither.
even know your email address.
Can you respond to the sales emails like you when you buy a car?
No, because those are generated automatically.
So I don't know.
We need to give them a riddle.
Well,
we need to give them a riddle. And
so I did this morning. I had a riddle.
Oh, well, fuck. No, I just realized how we might have to do this. We might need a physical handoff. Go ahead, sorry.
No, right. I was testing the waters anonymously from a burner account to see if anyone would respond to a message in their code. And I didn't tell you this yet, Skip, because you weren't awake yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent a message in their code that says, "Dear Snow White, who is the fairest of them all?" And no one responded, so then I sent them a riddle out of... have you ever read The Hobbit? Or are you familiar with the story of The Hobbit from J.R.R. Tolkien? Well, anyways, there's a moment in there that's very famous. The chapter is actually called Riddles in the Dark. It's chapter 7.
Gandalf.
Yeah. And so Smeagol and Bilbo are having a riddle contest, and that's how Bilbo ends up coming into the ring, because he tricks Smeagol. He lies in the contest. But anyways, there's a riddle in there that Gollum tells Smeagol that essentially the answer is time, right? And so I posted that also in code maybe 30 minutes after the first message to see if they could solve that, to understand that we have limited time. And then probably half an hour after that, I sent another coded message. None of them were ever responded to. That was another riddle that the answer was essentially the sound tick-tock, right? What the sound the clock makes as it, right? Time's running out. And so they didn't respond to that either. But I'm under the impression that who's ever monitoring for them, or just, wasn't awake or wasn't watching L. But I did that because in the past couple days, I've seen numerous people posting about it and posting stuff in the code. And then another person making comments that the code has typos in it, which it does. But yeah. Well, I mean, the person writing the code is probably using like AI or something And so then, those shits fuck up because they're just AI instead of using the actual handwritten code where A is the letter Z and B is Y and so on and so forth.
Z is Y?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's
an
the
ASBIT code.
breakdown code.
ASBIT, but it's called something. It's with an A. Abbott cipher or something. It's a super simple code. That's how I was able to get it right from the first message, because just the lettering, and I'm dyslexic, and so then just they fit the place. Like,
so on that note of that code, I'm pretty sure the cops have already broken the code as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we need a way to reach out to these guys without giving cops any ammo on skip.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying, like, at the end of it, I think it needs to come to some form of handoff.
Yeah, no, that's why I bought a phone and a SIM card, sent the messages, and threw the shit away.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if anyone was out there listening. Because, I mean, that's what the code said, right? Or the message. The code is the answer.
I don't see any way of doing this without cluing in the cops to some degree.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure the cops are well aware. That's why I'm saying they're not going to drop this.
No, what I'm saying is, like, no matter how you cut it, no matter how tricky we get, we're so limited on our ability to reach out to these guys that any attempt of doing so, no matter what we come up with, the cops are going to be clued into what we're doing to some degree. They're going to get suspicious. Sure. So we only get one shot at this to try and make it as non-suspicious as possible. Giving Skip reasonable defense, but we only get one shot.
But on that same side of the coin, the ominous group knows we're painted in that corner as well. And they're smart enough to know that's where we're located right now.
Okay.
At least that's how I would feel about my prey.
I mean, honestly, like, I'm worried. I'm not worried about the cops. I'm more worried about, like, this whole thing. Like,
I'm more worried about the cops.
Do you ever see the movie V is for Vendetta?
I have not.
Oh. Well, I mean,
I've heard of it.
Then this is kind of irrelevant then. Well, like the main villain, or you can either look at him as a villain or a protagonist in the story, depending on your positionality. I mean, right, he creates a lot of chaos within a city that's very dystopian and very strict in their rule set. And so, like, right, his actions cause a lot of fear, not only within that hegemony, but also amongst the citizens and the media and things, because it disrupts the status quo. But sometimes that status quo needs to be dissolved to have something better in its place. I mean, you see this even in political writings from Thomas Hobbes' Leviathan to Jean-Jacques Rousseau's Five Treaties. But yeah, that's more shit than needs to be processed.
Well, how are we going to give them this code? I mean, that's where I'm at right now.
I would suggest taking Chris's advice and meeting with the Yakuza.
That was Marcel's advice.
Oh, Marcel's advice. My apologies.
Okay. Well, call Chris. I don't have him as a contact.
Marcel in for... he's actually one of Skip's clients.
Okay.
I think. Right? You do his business or something?
Yeah,
Can you contact him?
I tried, and for like multiple reasons, multiple times.
Is he awake?
Well, I haven't tried today, but the last time I tried, said, call me when you can. This is like August 2nd. Yo, what's good? Are you around? This is the 30th. This is the 20th. Yo, I'm around. If not tomorrow, let's finalize. I have new ideas.
I mean, as a news individual, you can tell him that a little birdie, an informant, like all news associates have, told you or that you should reach out to him because he may have some information leading to who's hacking into your system. And it's not that you're accusing him. He's just a well-connected business person who may have some information.
It's a possible lead.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try.
I mean, because you're concerned for your business, your safety, and, you know, one businessman to another, what should you be doing?
All right.
What would he do if he were you?
Yeah, you could say that.
Can pick up.
No answer?
No.
How about you, Cal? You want to try reaching out to him?
Hey, someone toss me up a water, please.
Send him a message saying, need to talk. Possible, or I don't know how you want to word it. Just, need to talk, want to introduce you to some people. It's rather important. Something along those lines.
Yeah. I'll send him a text since he didn't answer his phone. So I know sometimes, you know, city cell services don't go through. I also haven't heard from a friend that was supposed to wake up today. Earlier. Alright, let's see what happens then. Let me look through my contact list actually now thinking about it. Who would know something? Who might know something?
We should go live.
Sorry.
You should set up a press conference.
That's not a bad idea to an extent.
You said that would be I think you were talking about something else, but I think that would be a good idea for this too.
Do you know a fella by the name of, Mr. O'Neill, do you know a fella named Lunatic?
Let me see.
He's one of our friendly flyers from across the pond.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna holler at him because I think he's kind of something. I'm gonna holler at him.
Alright.
He won't be awake right now, but which is really unfortunate, but hopefully in the next 12 hours. Shit, I actually messaged him on the 2nd and haven't heard back from him. He might not even be in town. I'll send him another message anyways.
You know, I'm thinking you need maybe you need a degree of separation to send this message.
Say it again.
I think you need a degree or two separation to send this message.
I think that I need to go live have a press conference and somehow insert some. No, never mind. That kind of like ties me.
Well, I like Cal's idea. I could spam L and tell him to meet me. Tell these guys to meet me somewhere.
Oh shit! Hold up.
Place that the cops don't know about.
Yo, what up though?
So obviously the cops are investigating this whole scenario.
Right.
I'm not worried because I don't have. I mean, the only thing I'm worried about is I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 drugs at the business place. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But to me, that's not even a big deal. Like, there's nothing else illegal in there, so I'm not worried about that. I haven't done anything illegal.
Yeah.
I don't have my hands in anything illegal. I'm part of the DOJ. My record speaks for itself, and
right.
I can always, hopefully, can depend on the community, and that's why I feel like I want to go live, but I also don't want to.
No, I think the wisest course of action is either trying to give them a code for yourself or giving them a riddle, or, basically either doing some kind of physical handoff, because you want to be able to send them this message.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, I don't even know how do I even send that message? How are they to be contacted? How are they?
Exactly. So we need them to reach out to us in some fashion.
Well, let's think about it. If their language is computers, network, internet.
Yep. Is it possible that they have any of your shit tapped? Like, do you think they can read your messages? Read your documents? Think that's a thing? We could try that. That should keep the cops away. Cops won't be looking at your shit. They'll be looking at Weazel News. They'll be looking at physical break-ins. They're looking for these guys. They're not so concerned about what you got going on your tablet. You're not a suspect. You know what I mean?
Well, even if I was to them, I don't have any incriminating anything against me doing this. So I have absolutely no clue what, why my name would be. I can understand that the Life Invader buildings shut down, etc. But, I've been cooperative. I've given them whatever they needed, and they haven't given me anything. In fact, they've been lying and doing, reacting weird.
I had a thought, Cal, while you were on the phone.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
it might be possible that they have Skip's electronics tapped.
Like you told me yesterday, I thought you would have figured that out before.
Well, we're here trying to figure out. I'm just saying.
Sorry,
no, I mean it like his personal phone and his tablet, right?
I don't know because if you trade with somebody, then it's your stuff.
Okay, but is it feasible that these guys have the ability to see what's on Skip's phone and or tablet? And if they have all this ability,
if they have that ability, I almost feel like it's what we were talking about earlier, like when I was mentioning going to the hospital basement to talk, or one of those parking lots, that it's an abuse of power.
Right. But I don't think these guys might care about something like that.
I don't know.
There's a possibility. There's a possibility.
With their message that's along the lines of corruption, then, like that abuse of power.
Maybe, but like we also had talked about the other day, that's the importance of those definitions. Like my sense of good might be different than Skip's sense of good.
Yeah.
My sense of greater good might be different than Skip's sense of greater good.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
I think we should give him the message to save on his document, to save on his phone and or tablet.
I have it saved.
Yeah, he has it.
I did save it.
I mean, maybe put it somewhere like super obvious somewhere.
Can you upload it to the news app to not post?
Yeah, can you do that?
Like it's an article ready to be published, but it's not published yet. So then when they log into the app or whatever they're doing, they can see it?
That would be perfect.
Look at you. Good job, Cornelius.
Oh. Yeah, I could maybe do a private draft, but there's no telling that.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, but the risk is if it accidentally posts,
I mean, what harm would that do?
All right, so just
PR-wise, damage control, like what harm would that really do? Like maybe the police will say some shit like, "Oh, you weren't supposed to use it," and then be like, "Oh man, I didn't know. I just wanted to upload it for like when shit goes live."
Hold on. They said they can't use his building. They said nothing about not being able to report on the news and any interesting articles.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
That's interesting.
But
I never even thought about that.
They like, I'm just saying, like the possible realm of scenarios that if it accidentally gets published and they did say something, you're completely ignorant of the fact, like you're saying, Cornelius, that nobody mentioned the app. They only said the building.
Exactly.
And then again, on the side of ignorance, you didn't know that the article was going to accidentally, right? It's an accident. It was accidentally published. Like, I didn't know I couldn't save the shit. So that's what I mean, like damage control, PR, like if the article gets published, like fuck the cops, right? Whatever. Like I'm like, do you think the ominous group would be mad that it was published?
Oh, I think given
absolutely
that,
not.
Yeah. So.
Well, we gotta think about this though. That if people are already responding on LAP, like that would instantly get the cops' attention too.
Oh yeah, the cops are watching L, for sure. The cops are watching the yellow pages. The cops are watching the news app. The cops are watching the Life Invader building. Cops are probably watching a lot of shit we do.
Well, yeah, exactly. They can waste all their time and resources because I really don't do nothing. And
no, we just go out and have a good time. Hang out by the lake every day.
Yeah, I don't do any street level shit in terms of like selling drugs or anything. Most you might find me doing is lock picking, or maybe taking a package that wasn't.
I mean, right? I mean, and a lot of people do that when they need to borrow a local's vehicle.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I don't even pop them.
Where I've seen
I don't even pop them. I don't even shoot my gun off to fucking do it. I just,
take an unoccupied vehicle.
Well, yeah, I either kick it and pull them out, or they hop out.
Is that a regular person up there? Is that a regular person up? No, that's a local. Sorry,
You scared me, dude.
Well, you scared me too. No, it's a local. but yeah, it scared me too. That's why I'm sorry to interrupt you like that. But I just wanted to make sure it wasn't somebody. No, stab him so nobody hurts us.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to shoot. I'm going to see if it can scare him and run off. But because normally when you point the gun at him, it scares him off.
Oh yeah, there's a local. Damn.
No, I wasn't going to shoot. I was going to point my gun, keep it pointed at him to scare him off to run away.
Yeah.
I don't like that angle.
Alternatively, I know a few places where we can post this message that no, see, that wouldn't work. That'd take a lot of time, and there's no guarantee they would see it.
Yeah, that was my biggest thought with like your messages in general, like posting them. Like we don't even know if these people are leaving their hideout.
What I want to know is what the fuck brought him. If what the guy is at the dam says is true, and you did bring him out of hiding, what the fuck did you do to bring him out of hiding, or what?
That's what I've been trying to think about.
I don't know.
What were you reporting? Like, what cases were you like working on?
I was very busy the week before. I had a bunch of clients. I made like over $100,000. Put it back into Weazel News. Fucking bought some stuff.
What'd you do with all the money I gave you?
I put it back in Weazel News too.
Good.
Yeah, everything
goes
you
all banter, I'm gonna think about.
Well, I know.
Water.
I'm just
tell
saying.
You,
like,
my personal bank account is $4,000. My Weazel News is 92. So
good.
It's
I would do the same thing. Just keep putting it into the business.
Yeah, and I always label all my shit, so all the transactions are labeled. I have my revenue sheet from my lawyer. I have bookkeeping. I don't understand what they could actually what evidence they could use against me, because
right,
everything I do is by the book or within my rights.
Yeah. We have a message. We want to get it to them. I say we try to do the thing involving do a private post and hope that they see it.
Okay, well, I can.
Just to review here. Are you with us, Cal? You aware? You alert? All right. Well, I guess we can wait.
So I don't know if Cal also told you about this message I got. Did I tell you?
Which one? When?
It's 3 days ago, August 2nd. It was the robotic voice.
You are next.
No.
I thought we told you.
No.
So it said,
we are watching.
You are next. We are watching you.
We are listening.
We are listening.
Are already inside your cars, your homes. You can run, skip tracer, but you cannot hide.
Wait, I wonder if I could put
we
this on
don't
speaker.
know who sent that.
I know the number. I don't know whose number this is.
That could just be somebody fucking with you. It's pretty obvious what the ominous does to send you a message. They haven't used alternative means to communicate with you.
I think those text messages were the outposts from those people were the people we met at the dam.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They're probably the ones that burnt your desk also.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get people who, like I said, bored. They enjoy the chaos and the carnage. The Ominous don't do that. They made it very clear.
As far as I know, group would have hired them.
No.
To throw Skip off course, anyone off course.
No, that would be counterproductive for what they're trying to do. The last thing they want, that would be counterproductive and counterintuitive for what Ominous is trying to do. They're trying to send a very clear message. Very clearly, they're not here to harm you, threaten you. They're not your enemy. These guys are trying to fuck with you on that aspect, which is counterproductive to what Ominous is trying to send. So it's pretty easy now to figure out who's Ominous and who's not based on that. And it's also pretty clear to me. Yeah, actions speak louder than words. It's pretty clear that these guys, Ominous, have only communicated to you through the news app and through email. That's it. Anybody outside is not Ominous. I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is on that one.
I don't disagree with you, but my thought was that if I was the Ominous group and the police are now involved, that I would hire an idiot group to throw the police off my trail so they start thinking that idiot group is the Ominous group.
Right.
So...
But that's just more complex than it probably really is.
Yeah, it also implicates more people into a whole fucking thing that's spiraling.
That I actually kind of think is what's happening. There's a lot more players than we think. That's where the whole secrets and things come into play. It's deep, and it's a message to a lot of people to cause chaos, cause fear. Right?
So,
they
terrorizing
dominate the airwaves. I mean, that word can be used, but I mean, they're not doing at a place of intentional fear mongering to terrorize, but rather to disrupt the status quo, which they feel is corrupt. And I mean, a lot of people agree.
I mean,
but in what ways?
But see, that's the thing. When we say corrupt, there's just like there's other people's opinions and definition of cause or good. Corrupt is the same pie.
Exactly, and that's why I sent the cryptid message from a burner this morning that said, Dear Snow White, who is the fairest of them all? Kind of as a riddle pun, as into that corruptness. Who is fair?
But they're not going to know. I mean, it's people on L have already cracked the code. So they're thinking that could have came from anybody, so I entertain it. We need something that guarantees it's coming from Skip without the cops being aware.
No, and that's why I didn't want to have Skip involved with me sending that message. So
I don't want to be involved in any way, in any shape or form.
I was just participating as a normal citizen of Los Santos on my own accord, seeing with an honest question as someone who cracked the code on my own with no affiliation to any of this. That what is fairness? I was curious. They mentioned corruptness, justice, fairness. So I was just curious. What is fairness? Who's fair?
Right. What is fair? What is the definition of corruption? What kind of corruption are we even speaking about?
I mean, it's not like you can track the phone, and if you do, I mean, it was thrown away in the garbage.
And let me see.
But yeah, communication, the line of communication is where I think we're really at, because we need to open up dialogue with this group. They have the control and power, to reach out to us. So, I mean, We just have to talk back somehow. And I mean, I think we were on a good line earlier to like post on the app without publishing, if it's possible.
Can you try to do that, Skip?
Do what? Say it again.
Can you try to do that?
I didn't hear what you just asked.
Try to privately post without publishing that message.
Yeah, I don't want to do that specifically right now in the app, because if I do that, that leaves my digital signature on the article.
You want that though, but you want that. That's how they know it's coming from you. Remember, this is just something you're editing and you're thinking about posting. You don't have a full, like it's not actionable evidence against you unless you publish it. And even if you publish it, there's a valid excuse of like, well, we were thinking about posting this because we're still trying to do app. We were coming up with ways of like, can we still post articles, and still go on with the news? Maybe reach out to these guys and like, are they going to interfere if we're posting news articles? Because you guys, you cops, you told us just to stay away from the building. I mean, as far as I know, this is still private property, and I still have a business to run. And the people need their news, So we're coming up with ways on our own just to make sure we can still post our news.
And if
I think you're fine.
If they prevent you from doing that, it's a violation of your First Amendment right, and there's other sub-clauses as a journalist that protect that.
Boom. So I think you should try to post it, but not publish it.
Okay.
And I think time is of the essence. Like, the sooner you do that, the better, because this time of day is...
You have freedom of speech.
Yeah. Like, we want these guys to see it. And right now, this is prime hours for them to see it.
So you want me to publish it?
Don't publish it.
No.
Try to post it as a draft.
Like a work
just
in
let
progress.
let it sit there. If these guys can see it, if these guys are in the signal, they're in all that, maybe they'll see it.
Because like how do their articles come out as posted 5 months ago?
I don't even know. Have they been preparing this for 6 months or more? Or
no,
I mean, it could just be part of the
to,
hack where they can manipulate the day that it's posted.
Yep.
All right, let me see if I can make a draft. I mean, I know I can make a draft, but let me see if it makes sense.
Yeah, just put it as a draft there, and then since they allegedly have access to your information, the next time they go to post something, they'll see that the draft's there, and they'll read it, and they'll know it's a message to them. Sorry about the hiccups and things.
Okay, so you're suggesting make a new article and as a draft.
A draft, yes. Mm-hmm. A future work, right? You got it.
Should I say, what's my title?
I mean, you can label it, Dear Ominous Group, or, you can... questions, I don't know. Title it Knock Knock. Anybody there,
Dear Ominous Group, we are curious about your goals.
I heard a car.
Mm-hmm. I'll stay by you, Skip, just in case. Yeah, and if the police, have access to your news during this investigation and they question you about this article, I mean, you're just brainstorming because you're scared, you're confused, you're panicked, and so you were trying to figure this out on your own too. Like, how can I stop this from happening to me, right? Like, if someone had a break in, and they changed the locks, and the cops are like, well, why'd you change the lock? Well, bro, I'm scared.
All right, saved as a draft.
Yeah, and hopefully they respond. I mean, because I can't think of another way to reach them. And it would have been nice if they would have given us, some way to respond to them, since they're asking you to respond to them. And maybe they're not. Maybe I'm really misreading this. But, I mean, it says specifically the code's the answer. Maybe we should have included typos like they did. Everything
Nothing.
Good? All right. I saw bullshit. No, you
can take that spot.
Well, I'm not possessive, bro. Yeah, I saw a voodoo priest one time down on Grove Street, and he suggested that if I had my pistol out after he did this chant, he rubbed a chicken on me and spun me in some circles. And he said that if I run with my gun out when I climb hills, I won't slide. And ever since then, I've had the power of goats. But it could be that I wear these boots too.
Yeah, it could just be simple physics.
Oh, you didn't like my story? You don't believe that I went to a voodoo priest on Grove Street?
Well, I know there's witches in the city. I've heard, when I first came to the city, there was a pretty lengthy story about a witch in the courtroom, how she was making people do shit in the middle of court.
Oh.
What do you mean?
So, she was casting spells and
oh shit! I think I've heard about this one.
Yeah, I got real devout in my faith at that point. Refound my faith, and now that shit. I'll be damned if some fucking bitch and her spell is gonna take me over. I'll tell you that.
No, I feel like
nope. Got the power. Got the power of the Holy Spirit. We're good.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I owe you some spirits. I bought rounds for Cheddar and Nelly and stuff last night when you were in a meeting, and I was going to buy you some.
I don't drink.
I don't either. Maybe some tea. I'll buy you some tea. $1,000 worth of tea. I mean, in some cases, that's probably not going to be a whole lot of tea. All right, so you posted that as a draft for Ominous to see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, the ball's in their court now, I guess. I'm gonna have to dip out in half an hour to 40 minutes.
Yeah, same.
I have to meet with an. Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna eat. I have to meet with another client, and then.
You're just gonna leave? I gotta go take a nap and fucking.
I don't sleep, bro.
All right. So you do have that saved.
I have it saved.
Draft.
Yeah.
It's not posted though. It's not published.
No, it's not published.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best course of action for now,
I think so.
See where they come at us from there. Because
Yeah,
I mean, I'm under the impression they're going to respond, or at least there'll be a new post in what, 6 hours?
You can see other drafts saved, correct?
Yeah.
I wonder if they would go so far as to save an additional draft.
Oh, that's a good.
To communicate back.
If you create a draft, do your other employees have? Can other employees can you prevent them from looking what you're working on?
I have not tested that, so as far as I know, everyone can see the draft.
All right. Well, my suggestion is temporarily remove everybody's rights to publish news. Just
there's no one else that can publish except for our inner team.
So could say, for example, you go back in and edit this, right?
Who's the inner team?
Oh, no. What I'm saying is maybe they're not even going to post a draft. They might
respond in it.
Yeah, they respond by editing your post.
Because we don't even know if they're involved.
No, what I'm saying, Ominous might respond by editing his post.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? They might just some simple communication back and forth, because that'll be plain as day, Jane. That's them. If you're the only one who has the ability to post and publish and any of that, right?
No, our whole team can post, publish, and there's 4 people at least.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Then you should temporarily remove the ability for them to do that. So only you, for certain, have the ability to only you touch the document. So if that document changes, we know it wasn't you. We know it wasn't somebody else inside the news team. It was Ominous responding. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't think my team. I told them to currently just not do any news. Go do other shit. So they're not even really.
Well, it's not a distrust in your team. It's just we want to make sure we only funnel the Ominous group in the ability to do that. Without any accidental things happening. Yeah.
So I know you can go into your company there and restrict the access. You can't. Okay.
I'm not clocked in.
Oh,
and you have to physically go there to clock in.
Fuck.
Yeah. So.
Well. I have an idea.
I do.
How do you feel?
I don't know how to say it.
How do you feel, Mr. Skip, about getting an all black, blacked out, so to speak? If I can get you some tech that can prevent sight involving cameras, if I can get that for you, would you be willing to go in, clock in real fast, remove their? No, you wouldn't be willing to do that.
No, because that'll alert.
We're gonna get you out just as fast as we got you.
No. I'm saying it'll alert the clocking.
Right. Yeah. No, we want that.
Well, I don't want that because then I'd be clocked in when I'm not supposed to be clocked in.
Yeah, he's thinking about
I'm thinking
the
about
law being involved in monitoring and then bringing him into that for violating his order to stay out.
Yep. I think that's what they're. I feel like they're trying to bait me to do that. But again, I don't have anything.
The cops,
I don't have anything illegal in there, so I'm not worried. Not anything majorly illegal. Let me just tell you, Cal, there may be a bag that I found in the trash can. And
that's absolutely fine. You were planning to turn it into the police, but you haven't had access to the building.
Yeah, and then there's maybe a couple joints that someone gave to me when they ran me over, and I didn't catch
someone someone tipped you, and again,
you know what? When I did the photo shoot for Mirage, that's when it happened. So there's a whole bunch of people that can attest to.
Absolutely, somebody accidentally put something in your pocket without you knowing, and
Well, it's not.
It just happens to still be in your coat
it's
pocket.
It's not even
at work.
mine. It's not even mine, to be honest.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. It's not
I'm not even gonna say that someone put it in my pocket. I'm just telling you.
I wouldn't worry about any of that. You don't have bricks. You don't have shit like that. Like, don't worry.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's the only thing I was telling. Cornelius is that like I'm a little worried about that stuff because it is illegal, but like.
Nah, you good.
Like that's the only.
I mean, they're not even felonies. I mean, they're just fines most cases.
Yeah, and so that's the only thing I was really worried about was like a little baggie I found, and I don't do it. I just, take them out.
And even then, even if you had a lot, right, the total amount of fines you'd probably incur is like $2,000 in maybe 6 months. And
all right, well then, if that's the case, man, I really don't fucking. Honestly, then, if you're telling me that that's not a big deal, because I was worried about that.
No, it's not a big deal at all.
Hold on, real quick. The joints were those Cholo joints. Again, not mine. I don't smoke, but they're...
Yeah, they're not a big deal.
Okay.
None of that stuff is an issue. You could have racing USB, lots of shit in there. You could be
Well, there was a racing USB in there, I think. But...
Yeah, those are perfectly legal. You can get them from the job board.
This is what I mean about the... we were talking about this the other day, Cal, about misinformation and people saying one thing and not knowing the law. So I've had a lot of cops telling me, no, if you even have so much as a joint on you, they can act on it. I've had a lot of cops telling me that. High LTs as well.
Like, well, if they're acting on like investigate, pretty much.
Like to say you're well, that's
I'm not doing nothing. That's the thing. I don't sell drugs.
That's the issue I had with Bonnie Santiago, and Jacob and Hector, and the operations that they're running out of the house on Mirror Park.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you don't. I know what they're doing. And if I know what they're doing, I would venture to guess that the police know what they're doing. And so that was my original speculation to, as far as the police go, as they're trying to determine your involvement in their activities.
That's a good one.
That's why they would refuse to take your original break-in, because you're under suspicion of other activities. And those activities could have led to the break-in.
That is interesting. Okay. Here's the cool part.
Yeah, but I know you were very frazzled during that time.
Yeah, here's the cool part is that I don't participate in any illegal activities like I mentioned before.
I know you don't.
I can attest that people in this
That's why
city,
I advised you earlier, right, a couple days ago, and what you did do to have yourself removed from that access and housing and everything.
Yeah. So what I think we should do, Cal, if you can, just see if you can withdraw my report. Should we start there and see if the cop or no, or
hold on, because let's just review real quick on what we planned here when we were putting this in as a draft and not publishing it. Okay, the idea was that right now we don't truly know Ominous's exact intentions. We have a really good idea, but we need some clarification on what exactly, like just as the message says, right? It was poetically perfectly written. So once we get that answer, once we get clarification, a little bit of who exactly they're going after, so to speak, right? I mean, all of that. Then we can move, like if we're satisfied, like, oh, hey, none of us present are at risk of this. Now, mainly you're the main focus here, Skip, because it's Weazel News. We just want to get you out of Dodge, but I would be lying to you if I told you that, I'm slightly concerned with some of my endeavors that could possibly be targeted by them. And I'm saying that to you in confidence. I hope you don't ever think, less of me by trying to imagine what I do in the city. But, the simple fact is, but I will tell you this, Skip, you know me better than most. Okay? And so go with your heart. Always go with your heart involving me. All right? I will never steer you wrong, and I won't ever lie to you.
Okay. That's why we're all sitting here. And I'm able to divulge as much as I can and whatever I know to you guys. And we're able to have a conversation about, concerns and, other issues.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Whose phone is that?
It's mine.
That is not me. For what?
Hey, Bonnie, what's going on?
Hey, where you at, Skid?
I am up north. Why? What's up?
Up north.
Yeah. Why? What's up? What's up?
Where are you, Skip? I didn't talk to you. Where are you? What do you mean? What's up? Up north doing what? Something weird?
No, I was just having a conversation and my lips are chapped. So what?
Cornelius,
no,
right?
Nah.
Hey, either Cornelius or Cal, because neither of them stopped talking.
What?
Either Cornelius or Cal, because neither of them stopped talking.
Oh yeah, right. No, I'm handling business up north.
What business?
Where are you at?
I am. Oh shit! Well, I just crashed into a whole bunch of cars.
Oh my god.
City. I mean, I'm at downtown somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
The cops were questioning me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were asking if you contacted me or something. That's I was like, yeah, but tell me not to go by Weazel News because it's getting hacked and shit. That was about it.
Yeah. I mean, that was days ago, though.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I told them.
Okay. Well.
But when you're up north, where game I'm playing right now, where?
I'm busy handling some. Let me call you back.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right, bye. So
Felix Grimshaw?
Oh, Felix. I know Felix.
Yeah, I have a meeting with him later. He wants to retain my services individually. And him and I go a little bit back, so
the cops.
I'm going to take him on.
Cops question Bonnie.
I like Felix. He had some bad drama he ran into, but hopefully I was able to do him a service and kind of bring some rationale to both parties involved, and hopefully people have let that shit go.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, it's a shame. That's that rumor mill bullshit. I can't fucking stand about this city.
Oh yeah, same thing about me with trunk checking someone, bro. Like, come on, man.
He's still so mad about that. We need to go beat that dude up for you or something. Put him in the trunk.
It's just, why would I even resort to that? Like,
no, I know it. Right now, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. Really,
yeah, much. But anyways, Bonnie called. She said the cops questioned her, and then they were asking about pretty much if I've spoken to, if they've spoken to me, and she was like, or what did I say? And I was like,
you should have her write all that down and send it to you in a document. All detailed, super detailed, for your protection.
So anyway, yeah, I think what the question or the answer they're looking for is, you know, am I breaking any of their orders? Because
who's the cops?
The cops, exactly, because they're the cops, because they're
we
like,
were there.
Hold on, because when they told us that we weren't allowed to go in the building, I had told everyone that night, and so, but they had told me, I think when we had went into the interrogation room, that we can't like say anything about, but that, you know, so that's my concern, is that I told them before though. I didn't say anything. I told the employees not to come to Life Invader because it's fucking hacked. Like, we're locked out. You can't go in there.
You did everything you were ordered to, and you are still doing everything you're ordered to. In my presence, they only asked you to not go into the building for the time that they were investigating, and nothing else. They didn't say do not use the news app. They didn't even say anything about clocking in. They said your employees and you could still have access to the garage when I asked them if you could. And in fact, they didn't even know what you could and could not actually do at the time. And they still have not gotten back to me to clarify what that is.
I think you're okay to go in and clock in. It's going to piss them off.
That I don't agree with.
You don't agree with that?
No, because he was ordered. Yeah, to not enter the premises, and there's a blue barricade in the front door.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Not anymore. That's just gone. I can go in if I wanted to. To be honest, I could go unlock it, clock in, and chill. And
I think you should go in, clock in, remove everybody's right to edit that post.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You don't want to do that.
I'm not going to do that because that's risking going against the lawful order that they've already.
But I thought you just said.
No, I'm saying I could. I could go in. Like
right.
I'm not barred from going in. Let's just say, but if I go in, clock in, it's under surveillance.
I understand your.
Why don't you tell them? Why don't you call them and be like, "Hey, I need to go in and clock in for 5 minutes, and I need to fire an employee or something. You know what I mean? Or I need to demote an employee who has access. Like they can't tell you no. You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about Bonnie for a second. Cal just telling me some pretty startling stuff about Bonnie.
I don't know anything, nor do I want to hear or know anything. All I know.
All right.
She's
no, I mean this is stuff she's done in front of you, apparently.
Like how she jumps out to sell the Weazel news.
Yeah, we sell Weazel Weekly to people.
So she sells Weazel Weekly and not meth in the same time.
As far as I know, we
you
go
don't
out.
know what she's doing.
When we go out in the van, we are Weazel Weekly, selling Weazel Weekly. When in personal cars, I don't know what is going on that time, and I don't even know if we're even on the clock at that point. We should probably already clocked out.
Yeah, but if you're being watched and have been being watched by the police, her actions, if you were driving, right, or if you're in the vehicle.
Been around them in days, and so.
No, I understand you haven't been around them during
even
this
before
time.
that. Even before that, I don't. We were at New Life Invader doing this.
Yeah.
Chilling.
No, I understand. But say the other day when we went up to the Vinewood sign and then we're chilling out in front, Bonnie has a tendency to run up to locals, and then sometimes the locals,
I can understand that, but
it's
we're
suspicious
out,
activity. It creates reasonable suspicion.
Well, that's fine.
I
don't have anything.
Authorizes I know you don't.
Yep.
What?
Hold on. Just pause for a second.
Yeah.
What we're not trying to throw shade or disrespect Bonnie into this. What we're saying is advice and protecting you, looking out for you, because if she's doing stuff illegal while she's clocked on, you as the owner and Weazel News can get seriously hemmed up for it. I'm not even kidding. Like when she pulled a gun in the office threatening to shoot somebody, if she actually did that, you'd be fined anywhere between $65,000 and $100,000, and it would be a strike against your business. If your employees are doing illegal activities while clocked in a legal business, doing any kind of illegal activities, gang affiliated or otherwise, you are the one who pays the price for that.
Yeah, as far as I know, and what I've seen, I haven't seen anything.
No, of course not. You're completely oblivious to all these things. I have witnessed and have speculated as your lawyer, looking out for your well-being, for not only you, but for your business, that what she's doing can be, in the eyes of the law, that she's doing a lot of suspicious activity.
Well, think about it like this.
Police,
think about it like this. Since the lockout, no one's clocked in. So whatever they're doing now has nothing to do, and it's proof that whatever they're doing and whatever I'm doing could be two totally different things.
That's fine. Clocked off is fine.
Yeah, clocked off is.
That's not the issue.
We're all clocked off.
What he's saying is, before all this, while you guys were clocked on, driving around as Weazel News and all these things, if she's clocked in, it's no different than me sitting inside PDM, rocking a gang mask or selling drugs in the middle of PDM. It's the exact same thing as far as the BBC is concerned and as far as the police are concerned. So you need to be very careful about that. Just advice.
I don't want you to lose anything you've worked extremely hard for.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. And I'm totally comfortable with whatever is to come my way in terms of this, because I know in my heart that, like, I haven't done anything. What are you gonna do?
No, you're fine. What I'm saying is, if one of your employees, such as Bonnie, being a loose cannon and all these things, having such a flagrant attitude, going out doing what she wants when she wants, I mean, she said as much in your presence. She doesn't give a fuck. So if she is clocked in and she is doing illegal things and she gets arrested while she's clocked in, you're fucked. You, not her, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about it.
So bad.
I'm not worried about it.
So be it.
When we're clocked in, we're doing news.
No, what Cal just told you and what I just told you, like, it was in front of you. She pulls a gun during a meeting, threatening to shoot me. See what I'm saying?
I didn't know if you guys knew each other or not. I don't know. Like,
I don't know her that well. I don't know anybody well enough to pull a gun and point it at me. And I certainly don't know Bonnie that well. I mean, I have her contact, but I've never hung out with Bonnie outside of... I've never hung out with her, period, actually. But, I mean, I'm cordial and I'm friendly and professional with everybody. But I'm just saying, like, so you take an incident like that, hearing the words that she said in front of her boss. She doesn't give a fuck. She will shoot somebody, doesn't matter if it's on duty or not. You fuck with her, blah, 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 right? And the same thing what Cal just said. Cal said he's witnessed her selling drugs while you guys are driving around the Weazel News van clocked in on duty. I'm just saying, like, that's all well and good. If, you know, whatever she wants to do outside, not clocked on. But if she's clocked on and she's doing any kind of illegal activity or, you know, misconduct, that's not representative of Weazel News.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of businesses, like in PDM, for example, we had an employee just got promoted to manager. That's the biggest promotion you can get. It's the top of the food chain. And the same fucking day they got promoted to manager, they got fired from another job. And you know what they did? They went and committed a terrorist activity against that business. And so what happened then? She got demoted and then fired because it was not representative of PDM. So even though she was clocked off, you have to look at your employees as being representatives of your company. If they're going out and they're committing certain acts, you have to be mindful of that. Now, obviously, she's an outlaw to some extent, right? So she's going to go out and do things, and that's fine if she's clocked off. You know, she's not representing. But I mean, if she's doing stuff a little above and beyond, I mean, that's different. It's a slippery slope, is all. It is
a slippery slope, and I don't want to think otherwise that employees are doing or operating in a misconduct way. But we have a lot of times hopped out of vans and went to businesses and sold Weazel Weekly. We don't do it as much nowadays because the print is just kind of a lot of work. We're kind of trying to fine tune, you know, more content TV channels, so to speak. But
sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know that a couple things have been questionable, but you know, as far as I know, I don't participate in it. I'm not with it. And if she's carrying herself in a legal misconduct manner while on the clock, then yes, I would pay the price for that. I don't think she is. I don't believe she is. I tell her to clock out when, you know, can't be doing any illegal stuff while on the clock. So could people get it confused of us hopping out and selling digital prints and weeklies and services? Sure.
I mean, and that misinterpretation is all it takes for police to open up an investigation against Weazel News.
Yeah, that's fine too. But
like I said, it's just we're not trying to press you.
No, I know, but like, what's like what I can get fined? The employee would get fired. I mean, it's not my action.
Your fines is the hard part. Like I said, like the fines of some of these things are, you know, weighty as fuck. You know, I mean, that.
Well, then we burn through our fucking our reserve, basically.
You can make all the employees sign an NDA that they're responsible for any legal fines that accrue. Like, if they go out and they do something right that caused the business to get fined, they have to pay those fines, and an additional 20% for the trouble or something like that.
Yeah, I should have did that.
Sure, I can draft one for you.
Yeah, let's do that once we get Life Invaded or Weazel News back.
Well, no, I'm going to do that today and send it to you by the morning.
Yeah, that's fine.
That way, it's a nice casual way of dealing with it too.
Yeah, I got to see on how it can grandfather in their previous actions that you're not responsible for. So that's why I said give me like 24 hours.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's. What's our next course of action then? Pretty much, we wait for a response. We don't take no action. Right. Don't do nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. We're in a waiting game right now. I mean, see if it works. I mean, it'll be. I can't stress enough the importance of that message. To know for certain that you are the only one who can touch that message from Weazel News staff is very important. So I really think you should try and get in there and temporarily remove their privilege from posting and publishing, so they don't have the ability to edit that. That way you know for a fact if somebody does edit it, it's either the police or it's ominous. And of course, depending on their answer, we'll figure out really quick if it's ominous. Because I also don't think the police have access to the app. And if they did, I don't even think they're paying attention to it unless something gets published.
So the news...
If I was there, I'd have a team on it.
And they're not very good at their jobs anyway, so I really highly doubt they're monitoring that closely.
I'm sure they probably are having someone monitor.
But I don't know what different how they're divided, if they have like a FIB or some shit like that, or dedicated to specific things.
Nope. And as far as I know, there's no one, like we discussed, there's no one that the PD is afraid of. You know what I'm saying? There's no
it's
body.
not a matter of the PD being afraid. Like, if their job is to monitor activity of all the cities, so they I would venture to guess that they have a group that watches L Post to see when gangs are talking about stuff. They have a group, if not the same group, watching Yellow Page Post to see when people go buying, bricks, stupid shit like that, right? I mean, it's just the job of the police to watch and monitor social activity.
Agreed.
And I highly doubt they're looking at your news app unless something actually gets published. They're not going to give two flying fucks about anything.
Well, they're watching it right now because of the break-in and the report, and Skip said
I'm not talking about the two separate things here. I'm saying him saving it as a draft and not publishing
it. Yes.
There's no way they're looking at that shit.
No,
they're not going to give two fucks about that.
No, they're not looking at that.
What I'm saying is the for certainty of if somebody does edit that or makes another draft, we know for certain it's probably going to be the ominous group.
Yes.
Not for certain, but I'm saying we're pretty positive it would be. But without the ability to remove the rest of the employees, no idea. Like, we can't say for certain then at that point. But, again, do we want to act on something we're not certain on? You see what I'm saying?
Does it give you a log?
Limited.
Does it give you a log of employees if they edit things? Like how Microsoft Word shows edit dates and times?
No.
Unfortunately.
Okay. So we'll just have to best guess it then. Once, if this works and if they respond.
If it doesn't work, what?
Then we have to go to Plan B.
Another brainstorm at the beach.
No, Plan B would be using the app, and I'm actually thinking. I've already been. That's what I've been sitting here quiet about the majority of the time is how to go about it. I'm unsure about putting myself in that position, but maybe somebody else. You could do an interview, and in that interview, they could point at a sign on a wall that's encoded, and you could say, "Oh, that is a very nice sign. That's very important." One might even get behind what that sign says, and that sign that they point at briefly in the interview, you know, could say, "Meet this individual of this group." Reach out, telling Ominous Group, reach out to this person. They have something for you. And we do a physical handoff of that document, which is the actual message, to them. So the cops won't be able to see it. The cops might be able to find the handoff location. They might even be able to find the group that's handing off the message, but they won't be able to read the message. Because it'll be done in such a way during the handoff process.
Where's he going?
He's hearing some things. They already drove off.
No, it's the guy by the trailer. I don't know if he's... They're just chilling out.
Oh, you know, I've actually been talking the whole time, so I'm a dumbass.
Did not hear you.
Yeah, no, I know you didn't hear me now. That's why I said that. But I was trying to tell you guys that they drove off and stuff. Yeah.
Were they? They were just here doing stuff, like normal stuff.
I think we're fine.
Yeah, they were probably just up there selling drugs or something.
We were not talking loud enough for them to hear. That's one of the reasons.
We should go. We need a boat.
I like this. This is one of my spots. The reason I like this spot and sitting here is because if the volume at which I'm talking right now, you can't hear past these rocks, this little cliff right here. If I were to shout, then you'd be able to hear me just past this cliff. So we're fine.
If someone doesn't have their ears adjusted for music, they wouldn't be able to hear us either.
Yep.
Because the music would drown us out.
So this is a really great spot. Yeah, it's pretty visible, you know, from over there, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, the house across the street, I know people use for, I'm just fucking with you, but they do.
Yep.
But they would
gotta have a deep thought.
Yeah. So how you feeling, Skip, with all this? I know it doesn't get any better, huh?
It does not. But I think these conversations just make it a little bit more easier.
All right.
More feasible.
I actually got to. I got to go to bed as well. Got to take a long nap.
Where are you going? Somewhere? Or are you going to go to sleep here?
I'm going to have to go to sleep for a little bit.
Yeah.
Need rest. But I will be flying back in approximately, or waking up in approximately 4 hours or so.
Okay, no, I was just asking, like, if you were driving back to the city, or are you just going to stay here?
Oh, no, I'll drive you back. Yeah, I'll drop you off wherever you
no,
go.
if you have to go right now, I mean, I don't know.
No,
I can get a ride with Skip. If you have to go right now, yeah. Is that okay with you, Skip?
Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep too, or go nap. The same amount of hours, just about. I'm fucking tired, to be honest. My brain's mushed.
Reconvene.
Yeah, let's reconvene
in 4 hours.
All right.
Someone can drop me off?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can drop you off.
Either one. Oh, rock, paper, scissors anymore?
I can drop you off. Where you?
You just get in whatever you think is the faster car.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right, see you guys. Oh sh. God. Fucking ocean dumped my shit on accident. That's crazy. All right, chat. Well, that's got to be it for now. I'm tired. My brain is mushed, and I don't want to see anyone. I am not doing nothing. I am chilling, living my best life. So funny. Most thing I do is steal or lockpick, borrow. I don't even steal, borrow. Borrow a car. Whoa. Borrow a car, and that's pretty much all I do. Oh, I don't even think I've ever seen this highway. Let's go. All right, we headed into the city. It seems like I'm gonna take a nap. And if I'm not worried about the small, minor drugs at the business, dude, I'm not worried about shit. Like, I don't have anything illegal. We don't do anything illegal. We just do the news. That's what we do. We're doing something totally out of this world. Totally new, totally different. I don't even think if it's been done before. And that's what we want to provide, is a news that's engaging, entertaining. $107. This is trash.
Hey, what's up, Skip?
Yo, what's up, Hector?
Oh, just fucking chilling, hanging out. What's going on with you?
Who you with?
Just myself. Taking care of some just busy business, you know. Just doing a little grind here and there, you know.
For sure. I'm about to take a nap. You gonna be around later?
I should be around, yeah.
I
think Bongi doing something. Jekka, he take a nap. He busy or something, but
I think he got nightmares.
Yeah, nightmares.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, I just kind of laying low with the things that's been going around, going on.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So just be careful, be smart and stay safe, pretty much,
That's what I've been doing, you know, just kind of hanging out, trying to keep from causing too many trouble, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. I've just been doing lawyer stuff in between, making some retainer money, and yeah, just been trying to just figure some stuff out. But yeah, I'll give you a call when I wake back up. And we'll just, if you're around, we can go from there.
Okay, man. Just holler at me, you know?
For sure. All right, brother. Stay safe.
Yeah, see you later, man.
All right, later.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Where you at?
Just driving around with my friends there right here. What are you doing?
Who you with?
Hello, Otis, Alistair.
Oh, okay. Tell them I said hello, and
He said hello, guys. He said hello. He said he hates all of you. Yeah.
You better tell him you're joking.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. He didn't say that. He said hey.
Yeah.
He hopes everybody's doing good.
Yeah, tell Otis to give me a ring.
Said to call him.
If he still wants to.
Do something. What is it?
Yeah, lawyer representation or something.
A lawyer? Does he say we're going to be a lawyer? Yeah, he says he's going to call you.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to take a nap, though, for now. So if you guys are going to be around later, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, I'll be around. I honestly, I just woke back up because I was so tired. I had to go to...
Yeah, you guys been late night stuff. I haven't even been pulling double shifts. It's just been so dead. I'll like
there's a lot of gang shit to do. Honestly, it's too much.
I know you guys are doing a lot, but I mean, like for me, like I go to MRPD and there's nothing. I clock in for an hour and there's nothing. I just stay clocked in, and for an hour and nothing comes in. I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm going to sleep. So I don't even do a double shift nowadays.
We can't even do a double shift because we can't even go to fucking Weazel. So it's not even like I'm trying to do this fame or shame thing. I told you I already started like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think you should still promote it, fame or shame.
Promoting it. I posted on the old pages yesterday. I did post that thing. I did get a Sorry, we're having fun. I'm sorry, Skip. Skip, call me when you wake back up.
Okay, I'll call you. Bye.
All right.
I'm out of here, dude. I'm going to bed, dude. his car doing? Is that his car? I'm just driving around aimlessly. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna take a break, get some food, rest my little brain, and we'll be back for night shift. We are gonna try and jump on a little earlier so we can catch the night crew. What we'll do is hop off this stream, and we're gonna go lay down and clock in at the apartment. So appreciate you guys tuning in, all the followers, viewers, subs, and gifters. Very much appreciate it. Oh shit. Oh. Huh. Whoa, what is that? ATC? What is that?